Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Kelly and Nicole at Memory Bound Paper Craft Store in Ankeny, Iowa. So welcome, Nicole. We're super
Hello.
excited you're here.
I think it's going to be a good time. I'm excited.
And Nicole's wearing one of my favorite shirts because I love
My
that
green- oh, and
green. It's
apparently I'm
got the
wearing it.
Memory Bound logo on it. And it's a V-neck. It's got
Yes.
everything going for it.
It's got all the things.
It is. Welcome, everybody. We're glad you're joining us. We're here today at Memory Bound Paper Craft Store in Ankeny, Iowa. And we've got Nicole here and a real treat with one of our album kits that's brand new.
Hold that one up a little bit too.
And there it is. It's made with Botanical Buzz. And this is designed by Janine Meyerowitz, the owner of 49 and Market. And oh my gosh, you guys are going to love it. It's a beautiful collection anyway. It's a super beautiful collection. And Nicole put the kit together for us. So we have a sample to show you how amazing it is. Pictures don't do it justice, do they, Nicole?
Not at all. No, it doesn't quite capture like the dimension and the height of things that are in there. So
it's one of my top collections from 49 and Market. I think that Botanical Buzz it's a little more botanical than Buzz. I think there's so many beautiful flowers in it. I love that. Hey, Nicole, it looks like Donna's here.
Good morning.
Donna says, good morning. Top of the morning to you. Before we get started with Nicole, I don't know if you can hold this up and show what we did yesterday. It was a craft along with Teresa. She was here yesterday. Oh my gosh, Deborah's watching in the car. Oh, watching with the cat.
Oh,
so Deborah and her
that
cat
seems
are
safer.
Here.
That seems safer.
Yes, it does. That's funny. So Teresa was here with a craft along.
Here,
Nicole's getting her banner set up so you can see
backwards.
Getting us ready for fall. And this uses the autumn breeze. Isn't it pretty? I really like it. So we do have a kit for that. And if you got the kit and you weren't here yesterday, you can watch it later, of course, on Amazon or on Amazon. On YouTube.
I'm being silly this morning.
Why am I using that A word here? On YouTube or here on Facebook too. Okay, so that was yesterday. That's a little rewind from yesterday.
Love it.
And then tomorrow we have another craft along. We have an abundance of craft alongs. And it sounds like everybody really likes those. Oh, Lori's watching from the car, but she's not driving.
Okay, that sounds better.
Lori, that's acceptable. If you are driving and watching from the car, just don't tell us about it, okay? And it looks like Heidi's also watching with her cat. So I want to just tell you about tomorrow real quick and then a special. So tomorrow, I'll take this out of your way, Nicole. Tomorrow, Penny is here, and she's doing a craft along with one of her favorite characters, Winnie the Pooh. We can flip the cameras, Nicole. Let's do that. I'm going to flip you right here and then flip our picture around. So tomorrow, the Winnie the Pooh from Simple Stories is really cute and very, very great colors.
Yeah.
I think that's what I love about it, Nicole, is the colors.
Yeah.
And the fun little sayings. So tomorrow, Penny's making these cards live. And she's using the enamel dots. Those are add-ons if you want them. And then she's using the Winnie the Pooh ribbon pack. And she also is using Janet's inserts. And I have to tell you guys, Janet is already making inserts for the new Simple Stories card kits that haven't even arrived yet.
Yeah.
So
2 pages even.
So that's what Penny's using tomorrow. So grab those if you haven't already. You can always craft along live or later. And then Kay says, what a beautiful day. And that's very true, isn't it, Nicole?
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Okay, and it is a beautiful day. It's kind of funny because it's nice and cool and it's back to school, which is unusual. So what we did was we got these back to school packs designed by Lori Whitlock for Echo Park. And they're normally $15.99 and we have a special on them for $9.99. So if your students are going back to school or you're wanting kind of inspired with the school happenings, it's a great time to be crafty about it and get your back to school pack for $9.99. So that's $6 off. That's a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal.
So those are available, and I'm sure Janet will get those linked for us. She just did. They're in the special section. So if you aren't reading the comments or you missed it, just head up to our specials category. And
Yeah,
Nicole,
that's
that
really
reminds
cool.
me of our other special, our weekly special, and I'm going to have to take the camera and go over there.
Oh, yeah, let's do
So
it.
we're going to go over to, we have two travel collections that are on special. Oh, I got to switch cameras, Nicole.
Oh,
Oops.
we got to take them with us.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're right. We're right. We're on the right. I'm like, where are we? Oh, Heidi says we need a banner kit with the the flannel season collection, which would be really, really great also. And we expect to have that by the end of the week. I talked to our sales rep yesterday, and ours is going to be shipping. So our weekly special, we're trying to have specials every week. In addition to that school pack, we've got the Simple Stories Happy Trails and Born to Travel by Echo Park, and they're 40% off. And so if you went on a trip, you're going on a trip, you just love these collections, it's the perfect time because they're 40% off, and we'll just take you on a little trip across our end cap here. So there's foam stickers, there's brads, and you know those are brads that aren't brads. There's 6x6 tablets, enamel dots. You've got ephemera, the bits and pieces from Simple Stories, and lots of papers from both of those collections. And then we do have the 12x12 packs from Born to Travel. And we have the page kit from Happy Travels. Teresa was talking about that one yesterday. And card makers, we have the card kit also from Happy Travels. And you can see all of this online in our specials category. So check those out. That's our weekly special, 40% off. And oh my gosh, Nicole, I think we're ready for some album making.
Yeah, sounds fun.
So
We're gonna do a flip through and show you what I did.
let's do it.
All right. I'll let you go.
I'm going to meet you back there, Nicole. I'm going to
Perfect.
sweep up over here. And I'm not really sweeping up, but I'm going to give you a preview, and we'll try to do a video later to show you. But the Tim Holtz Ideology for Halloween arrived yesterday, and Teresa's been busy getting it out. So aren't we excited? Aren't you guys happy that Tim Holtz did have a release for Halloween Ideology? So we're getting that moved up. We're getting Halloween set up, and we'll do a little tour with this later. But just so you know, we're flipping to Halloween now. Boy, we just are changing all the time. All right, let's go back here. And the purple palette fabric is in, and we're just getting it cut and folded and ready to go.
And it is gorgeous.
It is so pretty.
It is.
Purple's our daughter's favorite color.
And
so.
it's a great, very, very vibrant purple too. It's really nice.
All right, well, Nicole,
Okay.
I'm going to change cameras, and you guys, this is a 49 and market day for sure today.
Yeah.
And Nicole's going to walk us through this album kit. And we didn't even say the album kit. Is it $69.99?
It is yes, it's $69.99 for the kit. And I'm going to show you real quick what you get in the kit, so you kind of know what is in store for you. So the best part is going to be your instructions, and it's many pages, but that's because it includes
Pictures.
Full photos of every page in there, so you can get, you can make it as close to the sample or as personalized as you like it. So you get the instructions. You also get the binder, and this is a nice, like, what is that? Probably
I think it's a 2-inch binder.
2 inches probably, if not maybe 2.5. Nice D-ring binder, and it comes with then all of the inserts and then 2 pages of file tabs and hole reinforcements in there. And she does use those in the kit.
And Nicole let me know that you can buy, this product can all be purchased separately. And I guess we're out of the binders, but we'll have more coming probably by Monday.
Yeah. And they are sturdy, thick binders. They're really nice. And then you get the full collection of the puppy stickers. So you get both sides of those. Those are super fun. And the cool part about these little honeycombs, you can use the insides and the outsides of those honeycombs. And she uses kind of both interchangeably throughout the kit. And then you get the laser cut elements. There's so many, what does it say? 117 pieces in this laser cut set.
And Nicole, I think perhaps, sorry to interrupt, I
Yeah.
think maybe the binders might be sold out.
Oh.
So we might not be getting more. You might only be able to get them in the kits.
Yeah, they are very nice. I mean, you could use interchangeably. Any binder should work realistically. So you do you. You can make
Colleen
it
says
yours.
she bought all this collection over the weekend and she can't wait
Oh, you're
to
gonna
put it together.
You are gonna love creating with this
It's
kit.
beautiful.
It's super fun to play with. And then in the kit, she's included this ochre ephemera stackers, and it's all the little bits and pieces and things. And look at all of these gorgeous pieces.
Well, I love that color.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite things.
It's like this amazing vintage ephemera with, I mean, there's text weight, card weight, all kinds of different thicknesses in there that makes it really fun to play with. And then the last thing in the kit you're going to get is the 6x8 collection pack. And you got, I think it's, I don't remember, I think you 2 or 3 sheets of 3 of each different design in this. Look at that burlap, it's just fabulous. And there's even a bonus on the back of each of these. The packaging is also printed, and we're going to even use that during part of this kit. So she used every little bit, every little bit of this kit. Okay, so look at all of this goodness. We're going to make, this is going to turn into this fabulous binder. So let me show you a few other little things here. So when you're getting started, you're all going to want to collect just a few other little things. You're going to need some inks. And I grabbed just some.
Oh, this is great, you guys. Hang on to your hats.
The 49 in Market has their new Ranger inks that come out, and she has recommended with this kit they use the salted caramel and the rainforest. And let me tell you, these things they're juicy, they're fabulous. They take a little bit longer than average, I think, to dry, but not like you're not going to have to sit around and wait for them to dry, but it gives you a chance to get a more even blend. I'm actually falling in love with these inks.
And she's not just saying that. Nicole told me that this morning.
Yeah. I did not want to because I love my distress inks, but they're winning me over, let me say. But if you already have your distress inks, I found that the gathered twigs
good idea,
and the peacock feathers are really good matches for this kit as well. So, and
Thanks
just so
for
you
doing
can
that,
see
Nicole.
what they look like, here's the salted caramel and here's the gathered twigs. So this is a little more buttery, a little bit of undertones of yellow, and this is a little bit more brown, kind of a traditional wood brown. And then for the rainforest, this is just a gorgeous like blue-green teal, just gorgeous. And then the peacock feathers is just a smidge more vibrant, but you can see that they both will interchange very easily. You couldn't go wrong with any of those. So the only other ones that I would potentially recommend would be the 49 in Markets, the daffodil, and the green jean. I don't know if I have those linked on the video, but I'm sure Janet will help us out if need. But look how fabulous those would be with this kit too. Like,
it's really funny, Nicole, because Dennis Bruton, he's the designer of Botanical Buzz for 49 in Market. And his favorite ink, I think he said, was daffodil. And he said, daffodil is the new black.
Yeah, like look at this
funny.
palette. Like that, good night. It's just fabulous. So you would want those. And then
I like that you did the demo did the ink swatches for us, Nicole. That's really good.
Just cool.
We'll take pictures of that too.
Yeah, those are just fun. All right, so then I used about 4 of these just to tuck in some of the pages. These did not come with the kit, but $13.99, you get 50 of these mixed media tags, and you can use them in everything. Like they're just so universal. I love those. The tags that come as the back of one of the packaging has a little spot you can put twine through, and I found that this 1/8 inch teeny weeny little punch will punch out that hole just perfectly in there.
Oh.
So you just line that up and make it go.
And Nicole, so that's an EK Success punch, and how much is that?
Oh, that's a good question. This one's $6.99.
$6.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the 1/8 inch one. And then I did not use these in the sample because I was trying to stay true to the designer, but I'm a bling girl,
But
so I will probably be adding some of this bling in the near future. Look at this stuff.
you could add that. You could add nouveau drops.
Yeah,
You know, you can, you do you
Yeah.
is what Tim Holtz would say,
Yep.
right?
$5.99 for the honeybee. These are the Aurora Borealis.
Which
And
is,
then,
that's a lot for me to say.
yeah, it's a big.
So I'm glad you
yeah.
did a good job, Nicole.
$3.99 for the spellbinders in either the spectrum or the green. Or you could use if there's a nice teal that you have, that would be really pretty too. We just grabbed a few for you guys to look at. So that's all I really used in order to create this that I had in addition to what came already in the kit. Oh, that's not right. I just lied. There's one more thing. I used this paper distresser from Tim Holtz, and this one is $6.99.
And they last forever, as
Yeah.
long as you don't lose them.
Yeah.
If you lose it, then it doesn't last forever.
Yeah,
But
find a hook near your desk and let that be
Yeah.
its home. But I use these. They travel really well. They're small. They're just perfect, like little edge
Nicole, we're
distressor.
getting several comments that people did not get notification of the video this morning.
Oh
So do you want
no!
to just recap what we're doing?
Yeah.
Just let people know what we're doing today.
Absolutely.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, but
Yeah. Well, we are working today. I'm going to show you this sample that we made using the 49 Market Botanical Buzz Kit, and then a few of the products that we used in addition to what came in the kit, including these inks with the 49 Market's Salted Caramel and Rainforest.
so it's an album day.
So it's an album
kit,
day.
and it all comes in a kit,
Little
so you
sneak-
can make it yourself.
There's your little sneak peek. So super cute kit. The full kit is available on our website at $69.99, and it is an amazing value because it comes with the printed instructions, and also if you'd like it, access to the video instructions as well.
Yeah, if you would like,
Janine.
if you'd like access to the video and you've purchased the kit, you just need to send us an email and we will send that back to you if you want to craft along with Janine Meyerowitz. And hey, you can do that in person in October here at Memory
Yes.
Bound. So we're excited. She's coming in person to Memory Bound.
That will be super
Yeah,
fun.
a lot of people said they didn't get notifications today. So
Oh,
must be that something weird going on in cyberspace.
yeah. Well, we're glad you found us in any case.
Yes.
We're super happy to have you all here. So, okay, let's see. So, I cannot say enough good things about this kit, to be honest. It has so many little bits and pieces and good things, and she is incredibly frugal with her pieces. So I will tell you, there's almost nothing
accident.
left after this was put together.
They're asking about the
So,
size,
Yeah.
Nicole.
This is the 6x8 paper pad that is used in this. So this is probably an 8x, what do you think? 8x8.
So the pages are 6x8,
Yeah,
aren't
like-
they?
Yeah, these pages are 6x8. So the binder itself, I'm going to say, is probably 8.5 by 8.5. I did not measure it. I think Kelly's going to
Well,
try to find me
our
a ruler.
ruler disappeared.
Well, here's an 8.5 by 11.
Here's one.
We'll just do relative size here.
I got you. Ruler.
Penny's got us.
Ah,
Thanks,
to
Penny.
win. Thank you. All right. So the binder cover to cover, you're going to be just shy of 9.5, 9.25, 9.25 by 9. And then the spine is going to be 3.25. Wow, that is a chunky spine.
It holds a lot of good
Yeah.
stuff.
3.25 spine. That's huge. But it's a nice, good size. You won't have to worry about. You can fit so many photos and like ephemera and tchotchkes in there. It's going to be great.
So a lot of
So-
people didn't get notification today,
Yeah.
and a couple. I love hearing from you guys. A lot of people say if you had an update on Facebook, you need to go back and set your notifications to get notified about videos. So if you didn't get notified, check your settings.
Yeah.
We don't want you to miss a thing.
Okay. All right. Whoops. Put that there. Okay. So I was telling you, one tip, when you get your instructions, just write all over them. Leave yourself notes and bunny trails, whatever you got to do. These are your instructions. Make them personalized for you. That's a thing. Okay. So when we got done, just as a sneak peek, when I say that
Oh my gosh.
she
Nicole.
used every bit. Look, this is all I had left.
So that's your lasers.
This is all that's left of the laser cuts. this is all that I had left of the ephemera, the ochre ephemera stackers.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. And I could find places to put these
You
in here.
could easily put those in there.
Find places to put these little honeycombs and the little bees. Not a problem. But these were not specifically called out in the directions. I had the puffy stickers. I had a fair bit more, but again, there's lots of places I could go back and add some little things in there. Not a ton of those left. Almost every
Good
word was
visuals,
used.
Nicole.
Almost everything was gone. The paper pad, the 6x8 paper pad. This is it. That's all that's left of the 6x8 paper pad. I had this little tiny flap that we cut off of the place that was left over. And this is the back of the laser cut sheet. And on the back are tags. This is where you would use that 1/8 inch punch, that hole punch, to cut those out. So she even used the packaging on that one. And then she also used this one. You notice it's see-through. She used the packaging on this to create a page as well. So she used every tiny bit. You get so much out of this little kit, like packs a punch.
We have a question,
So,
Nicole,
yeah.
about can you buy the ephemera currently? And I'm thinking they're talking about the ochre.
Possible. This one I assume is what the ochre ephemera. And there's also, I think it's called willow, and a nice green that would work too. But we can check on that and see if we have some of those in stock. But they were sold separately. Yeah, oh my gosh, they're just fabulous. Okay, well, we'll show you here. So the other thing you're going to need, as I check my notes here, your 1/8 inch hole punch for the back of those tags, your edge distressor. You will need a little bit of twine or some sort of ribbon to put in your tags, kind of like this. You will need a little bit of that, some white cardstock if you want to use photo mats. You won't need that if you're putting your photos straight in there. Some sort of sanding tool if you would like to kind of distress and rough some things up. And then some sort of blending foam to use your inks with. And that's it. That's all you'll really need for doing that. This particular one holds, 35 photos are accounted for in this kit, and places to tuck a ton more. So you can put a lot of memories in this thing. So here's our first page. We'll just jump right in unless you guys have any questions. The photo page, she has the laser cuts on.
That's just, I think it's your
my little
your page.
That
was just something Nicole had at home.
This? Okay, so yeah, this is just those old
like a
photo album with the little sticky things. That's all it is. It's an old photo album insert that I just put on here because I figured it'd be easier to show you guys if it was on a backer. That's all that is.
There's another question from Stacy. She wants to know if it's easy to add the photos later.
So it is if when you are creating, you give yourself the space to do that. Here,
like don't glue things down.
Yeah, let me grab some. Okay, so here's an example. This little tag. I did not glue that fence all the way down. So, I only glued it on the bottom. And the same with this little flower. Down. So just being conscious that you want to go back in later and put something there will help you down the road. And the same thing with this. Like I just left those so that they weren't glued down.
And Janine recommends that when she teaches classes.
Yeah.
If you don't have your photos, I think the directions, they even tell you what size of photos. The directions tell you exactly how many portrait and landscape photos you need. So that if you are organized enough, I'm not, but if some of you are organized enough, you could go ahead and just put your photos in here straight away and just have it completed 100% when you're done. So, all right, should we dive into the pages? Yes, I can't wait.
All right. Oh, here's the other.
Those are,
my squirrel moment.
This is what I thought they were asking about.
This is the ochre that comes with the kit. But this is the willow one, which is these nice grays and greens.
I thought that might be a good one too.
Also work really well with this kit. So you could zhuzh it to make it yours. All right. So she always, when you're doing the kits with her, she will recommend you do the cover last. This is the last thing that you'll do. That way you don't accidentally ding it or scratch it or whatever when you're creating the rest. But you'll start out with this beautiful cover page, and it's lots of layers and pop dots. I've put pop dots under some of these florals and use some of these beautiful puffies.
That's
And the same thing, just leaving space under there so that later you can go back and tuck in your photos and things. So, and you could, if you were really inventive, you could maybe make that a pocket. I did not, but
oh yeah, I think you could.
somebody could.
I really like how you crunched up.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, can you show that up close a little, Nicole? It's kind of awkward when you're in an album, but
Well, there we
see
go.
how she crunched up that? Was that from the ochre? Probably.
Yeah, it was one of the text weight things from the ochre, and you kind of go with gusto. Just crumple it and then add some
I
of
love
that
that.
salted caramel. That's the salted caramel from 49 and Market, and
So-
added that all the way around the edges too. So as one tip, if you're doing this kit, following the video, ink all of your stuff in advance if you can. The video moves pretty quick, but thankfully there's a pause button that is your best friend. But ink wherever you want to ink, use either the blue, or you can. I use the salted caramel around here. I used it on this and on this, but you'll see as I go down, I switch up and use the rainforest later on. And this one I actually used both.
Oh,
I used the
yeah,
salted
you can see
caramel
that.
and then little hints of the rainforest in the middle. And that's just a 2 by, this was one correction to the instructions. On page 1, it'll say cut a 2 by 6 inch piece, but you in fact want a 2 by 8 piece on the instructions in order to put this in
And
here.
if you happen to cut a 2 by 6, then you can put another little piece at the bottom, or
Yep. And
or
if
just
you,
or go with it. The inside's really pretty with that gingham, that
Yeah.
yellow gingham.
yeah, or if you have a little seam you're trying to cover up, use a little piece of that extra ephemera. You can hide all kinds of things with ephemera. Okay, first page. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I love this little
Don't you
fence.
just want to look at it, Nicole?
Yeah, I do, kind of.
I thought maybe you did.
I do. Let me grab this one.
So the album is still available. I was wrong. So we
Oh,
do have
nice.
more albums coming. They'll probably be here Monday. If you want just the album, but if
Yeah.
you want the kit, you get everything.
So if you'll notice this little fence, in several places she will be using this fence, but not always at its full height. So she cut it at the 4 inches and then cut it in half. So you're really only using just this chunk of it in order to get a better spacing for this. So that also means you can use it in 2 places, not 1. So I love that. And on the back of this, we've got some beautiful florals, some of these little puffy stickers down here. Adding the twine to the tags. And on this page, excuse me, I put a tag on this side with some twine, and I just made sure that it lined up on this side. That way it looks like it's a double-sided tag rather than 2. And those are the tags that came from the back of the Elements thing. The back side of this packaging is those tags. Okay, so then this one is the next page. It's beautiful honey jars. Use some pop dots here in order to kind of elevate these bees outside of that puffy sticker. Gives them a little extra height and dimension. These little florals kind of hang off the edge. And they're pretty sturdy, but they're a little delicate. So just be cautious of that. Excuse me. So then on the other side, I just made sure that they roughly lined up with these florals so that I could glue them together to give them a little more strength on there. Again, just inking with that salted caramel. And on this one, I used just a hint, I don't know if you can see that very well, a hint of the rainforest on the edge of that photo mat. And the same thing on this one, just a hint of blue on that photo mat. You can kind of see. It's a little hard to see, I guess, on the photo, but. And this one again has a little place you can tuck. I left all of those again open so you can tuck your things in there. And it wouldn't have to be a photo. It could be ephemera or ticket stubs or something you wanted to save in there. All right, and then this page, we've got some more. This is the photo mat. Left this open so I can tuck stuff underneath it later. Some more of those beautiful laser cuts that are there. I'll try that so you can see a little better. This one is one of those little paperweight tags. And again, you just crumple it and then put some of your inking on it and then flatten it out just enough to be able to put it on there. It's gorgeous. And then this next page, look at this. Oh my word. Gorgeous tucking of the tags behind the little thing, some more of that rainforest ink and the edges. This one, she had us, before we glued this down, just use your craft knife and cut that little leaf out so that you can tuck your photo behind it. You can tuck, it just gives a little extra something something.
It's,
these fun little,
you know what? I just
curly
want to look
curls.
at that all day long, Nicole.
I know there's so many little details
There
to
is,
it.
and it's so pretty.
Yeah.
Dennis, I don't think Dennis is watching, but I love this collection. I said it before, and I really do mean it.
The colors are just stellar. Like, oh my god, you could do so many things with this.
And it's called Botanical Buzz, but there's not really that many bees.
No, like there are
More
bees,
flowers.
but they're more of an accent, and it's definitely the show is these florals, these gorgeous florals. So she's got a little puppy sticker hello up here on the tabs, and this is all from that. This is one of the plain white stamps from that ochre stackers kit, and
It is?
it is, and I inked it with the blue, the rainforest.
Really changed
I
it.
thought it would, I don't know, I just felt like it looked better. Some more of these cute little puffies. These puffy stickers are very, very, very nice. I like those a lot. Let's show this next one. Look at this. Gosh. And so much of this, it looks so layered. Like this doily that's back here. That is included on the paper. It comes that way, and you're just layering on top of the layers that they've already got printed in, but it gives it such like fun depth and color. And one thing, she gets me out of my comfort zone a little bit, Miss Janine, because this and this are actually one laser cut.
Oh, and you had to cut them apart.
This actually comes from this side. You have to lop it off and put it over here. I have a little
what a good tip,
mental
though.
block on that, but it was great for her to put me out of my comfort zone a little bit.
Well, it extends your die cuts.
It does.
It
And
makes
it
them
gives
go a
you
little
just
further
even more value
and
on
fits
it.
better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nicole, I just want
I
you
just
to
love
know that Shannon says that you're doing a great job with your walkthrough,
Oh, well, thank you.
and the extra tips are helpful.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. Okay, so this is the most exciting page in the whole book right here.
Hey, I think I could do that one pretty easy.
This one's one of the best. So just slide your little paper in there. But this is where I would go back and I would use all those extra puffy stickers or the few little die
put
cuts.
them right on top of the plastic if
and
you want.
the puffy can go right on the accents, and you can put photos down on either side, so you can really get creative with that one. So I love that she gave us space for that.
Sometimes they forget to leave room for your photos.
Yeah.
So
it was nice that included it. Okay, so this one is super fun. So this is where, if you are following the video tutorial, don't do what Nicole did. Follow the paper instructions. So this is a full sheet, and she explains in her video why it's a full sheet. So this is the full 6x8. That part was done correctly, but this bottom half comes from a sheet of paper that is yellow on the back, or it should. Mine came from a sheet of paper that is this blue on the back. So just be cautious when you're laying out all of your pieces in advance that you've got the right back with the right thing. You can totally just...
But you made it work.
Yeah, consider that an opportunity to be creative and unique. Just roll with it. And then you'll see there's the little reinforcers.
Oh, and those come in the
side,
albums.
and these come in the back of the album.
Are they stickers then?
They are stickers.
Okay.
They're like a super thick cardstock sticker. They're really quite nice. More puppies, and this is where I tucked in little fun things. These are those media tags. And then on the back, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So creative. And there's puffy stickers that she's then layered some of the laser cuts on top of. And again, just being cautious with where you're putting your adhesive. That way you can continue to tuck things in easy, leaving space for journaling and doing all of your fun inking.
Nicole, I wish everyone
So-
was here and could see this in person.
It's just,
So if you're local, make sure you come in and ask to see this album
it was
project. It's
very
beautiful.
fun to work with. And this is the little puffy sticker from the kit, but it's actually a longer piece and it's just cut so that it
Oh,
fits.
okay.
It's one of the very, very long pieces. And then this is actually the inside of those honeycombs that I was telling you about.
Katie was talking about those,
Yeah.
how you kind of get double.
Yeah. So you get, and I mean, I didn't have much left over, but you can kind of see here, you get the outside and the inside. And those insides become these. So you can use literally every teeny tiny little bit. And again, more of that beautiful color, the like teal edges around the photo mats. Love that rainforest ink. All right, and then there's this one.
I think Rainforests and Arctic Bliss were my two favorite colors of the new inks.
Yeah, I'm falling in love. I was dragging my feet, but I'm gonna have to get on board. Look at that. This was such an easy page to do, and it looks like such a showstopper. But the only thing on this page are these two little puffy stickers, this photo mat, and this watering can. And that's it.
Oh, the rest is the paper.
The rest is the paper.
Wow, that says a lot about the collection.
It says the rest is the paper. It's just doing all the good stuff. Oh my gosh. Look at this. You can see this. There's one more of those little tags from the ochre ephemera thing. And again, I just inked it with the rainforest to give it kind of that blue hue that's on there. Some more puffy stickers and the little laser cuts like put inside this little puffy. Super easy to do. Looks crazy complicated, but super easy to do.
Look at this. And this was a page on, all of these were pages in the book, right, Nicole?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
All of these pages
none
came.
of the pages were like made from scratch. They all came.
There's only one exception to that, but you've already seen it. Do you remember which one it was? I don't think you probably do.
I probably don't.
I'll go back and show you.
Okay.
This little tab right here comes with the kit. It's in the back of the book as part of the last two pages in the album are page reinforcers and these tabs. So she's used those as well and just layered them up with fun things. But this comes as the thing. And then look, this fun open up. You can put all kinds of stuff in here. You could use your extra little ephemera bits in there and creates
That's
this fun
cute.
little fold out.
That's a neat paper too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a fun little blue and green.
It is.
Grungy looking hexagon that is just fabulous. Look at the back. Oh my gosh. Again, super easy. A few laser cuts, some more things. Popped out this little bee up here so he looks like he's kind of flying around. Done. Easy, easy, easy. All right, and one more of these fun divided sheets. And they've layered this little puffy sticker. That puffy sticker is actually on the outside of the page so that it's easier to take the page in and out when you're adding your photos or your journaling or whatever. And then the back is kept kind of simple to give you lots of space to be creative with. Same thing there.
Let us know what you guys think about this album. I'm curious to know about if you like album kits like this, so we can bring more into Memory Bound and how you like making them. Oh yeah.
This little cashier tag is from that ochre ephemera kit, and it runs the whole length of the thing. And just added some ink on the edges to make sure that it got a little bit of an aged look. Added this floral with some pop dots and adhesive. Same thing here. And these are creative. I thought this was very unique.
Oh.
These little layered hexagons in here are part of.
Are they lit? Oh, they're part of
They're part of the puffies. And I'll see if you can see. See this little inside bit? This is the leftovers. When you use the pit you're supposed to, this is the leftover bit. So she's used it here to fill in the brown.
Oh my gosh.
So you get the two-tone. Like creative genius. It's amazing. So she's using every tiny little bit of these that she can. But it's just gorgeous. Layers, layers, layers. Look at this. One of my favorites. So this is the same floral bits. And this one you had to get a little creative with. You can actually still tuck stuff under there. Just don't glue that bit. And the same tucking of the layers. There's one more of those tags that came from the back of the packaging, adding some more of that twine. I used the paper distressor here. You can see the little ratty edges with paper distressor to muck up some of those. Some more ink there.
Cool. I don't know if Janine said it in the class, in the video, but she, if it's a dark paper, she distresses, and if it's a light paper, she inks. That's just her thing that she does.
That's a good rule, actually. That would work very well. This one I used the rainforest inking on the edge.
Show us that rainforest ink again so we can, do you have one?
I do.
We'll make her stretch for it.
This is the rainforest.
It's kind of a deep teal.
Yeah, it's kind of dark on my view, but this is the beautiful, beautiful teal. I will say one note about this and this kit. Remember your color theory. If you put this blue-green over top of a yellow and it's too thick, you kind of get green. But it turns into this beautiful coordinating green, thankfully, because they're very good about matching. But don't be shocked if your yellow page turns just a hue of green when you put this on top. But it's a very nice matching green. So I found that might be by accident. But so again, don't do like Nicole does. Do good things. Okay, look at this fun page. And on the back, just a couple of these puffy stickers to kind of give it a little dimension and a little fun. And then you could either tuck photos in here or you could glue straight to the back. All right, look at this one. I don't even know which number page we're on, but they're all beautiful.
Yeah.
So same thing here, super easy. A couple of die cuts from the ephemera pack, some laser cuts here, a puffy sticker, and an ephemera. That's it.
I think I already said it, but the way Janine took ochre, which is not part of the Botanical Buzz collection, but she knew it went so well with it and put it together, and it looks great.
It looks great. This one is one of my favorite pages. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Can you see this?
I love that distressing, Nicole.
Ratty-tatty.
That is great.
So same thing. It's a text weight paper, so it's nice and thin, but that allows you, before you glue it down, just to get some anger out and crumple it and just get in there. And then add just a little bit of either I use salted caramel around the edges of this one and be okay with it being a little torn and a little jagged, and just really get in there. And you can even glue it on purpose so that it's got the extra little folds and the bits. Put your florals in there, a couple of little puffy stickers, and it is done. But it is just stellar. Lots of dimension in this book too, and I didn't even go crazy with the pop dots. So
Nicole, we have a question from Shelly. So if we send you the link to the video, it's a private link. I believe it's on YouTube, and you can watch it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
But it also comes with written directions.
Yes.
So you can make the album just with your written directions also.
Yeah. Okay. Look at
Ooh,
this.
look at that.
I love this. So this is another one of those text weight papers. And I forgot to pop dot him.
That little
I'll have to add
flowers
him later.
hanging there.
Actually, you know what I did? I didn't take the back off the pop dot.
Oh, so you can fix that real easy, Nicole.
Here, there we go. Back off the pop dot. There we go.
Now it's
all
stuck.
done. So
nothing like finishing the project up while you're showing it, right,
there
Nicole?
You go. Just gotta make it work. Oh, look at this. So there's another. Oops, I forgot his little tag too. I must have been sleeping on the job. Here's the little tag that should theoretically have some twine in him. Some more of this ephemera. This is another one of those crumply text weight papers.
That's my favorite. I love that in there.
And this one, I don't know if you can see, but it's curved. You can kind of see that's curved.
Oh, yeah.
So when I glued it down, I folded it in the middle like you were darting a piece of fabric, if that makes sense.
Oh.
And then glued it down crooked.
Was that in the directions, or is that in Nicole thing?
It was more of a oops moment, but I liked it, so I went with it. So yeah, and this cute little wheelbarrow and the little implements. Gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you guys want to see the back probably.
Yeah, we do.
Getting ahead of myself. So there's the bottom half of that fence that we cut earlier.
Oh.
She flipped it upside down and glued the bottom half on there. So back on, I think, page 2, there was the top, and now there's the bottom. So she's using every little bit, every little bit. All right, and then on this page, we've got adding this little lantern that it just glows. I think if you put like some glossy accents or a little bit of the glaze pen or something
Oh,
on
that's a
that,
good idea.
would really just kind of make that pop and shine even more than it does. It is just fabulous.
They really liked the street lights and the lantern. And it's kind of interesting how Dennis added that in with these images.
Well,
of
and one
Botanical
thing that was
Buzz.
really nice, and keep this in mind as you're sorting your pieces, like this particular one came with both a lefty and a righty. So some of the tags you get two because they're meant for different orientations. So you could have easily used this one or the matching one and put it on this side if you wanted. But just pay attention to your orientation if you want to be as close to the kid as like the demonstration as possible. But I love that they gave you both righties and lefties.
There's something for everybody,
Yep.
Nicole.
So this, I don't know if you can see very well, this little sheet right here is a little extra shiny. You kind of see that?
Yeah.
Because this is the back of the packaging.
Oh my gosh.
Of the puffy stickers. She took the packaging out and cut it to make this photo mat. So that's why it's a little extra shiny.
Well, they
So
49 and Market, if you look at your package, they are almost always 99% have something printed on the back or on the packaging to give you more value.
Yeah, and it's, oh my gosh, I really liked it. So this is the gorgeous wood grain paper. And one of the tips in the video that she had, and you can kind of see it here. See this little divot?
Yeah.
She took like a little, I don't know, fingernail file or a few fingers and just crammed it in there and scuffed it up.
On each of the wood grain?
On each of the little wood things.
Oh my gosh, that is a wow.
In order to just give it a little extra detail in all of those. And you can kind of go with gusto as little or as much as you want. And then just kind of scuff it in there. And it just kind of makes it look more weathered.
Nicole, that is a tip for any wood paper that you're using. That's a universal tip right there, everybody.
It is not something that I would have thought of. I was so grateful that she did it.
Oh my gosh.
Because it just gives it a little extra something, something. And you can just kind of.
And then it looks more like wood planks.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
wow,
amazing.
Janine, that is amazing.
I loved it so much. Okay. I learned a lot making this kit, actually. Okay, so then here's another one of those pocket pages. She's put the full 6x8 with the floral on the bottom.
So pretty. I love the flowers.
And then this pocket full then with the little puffy on the bit. Super easy, but looks amazing. And then here's the back. This is a puffy sticker, and it's a long like border strip size, and that she's cut off just to make this one. This little clock and a couple of puffies. There's another one of those tags from the back of the packaging with the twine.
Oh, and that's what you just punched the little hole in.
That's the 1/8 inch hole punch again right there. That's this.
So the twine is not in the kit. That's an add-on if you want to do the twine.
If you like twines, you can add whatever you want.
It's got almost like a string that you picked out, Nicole.
Yeah, I think this is technically crochet thread. It was a scrap lying around my room.
We all have those.
We all craft with scraps, right? And this one, before adhering this down, she had you again use your craft knife and cut that out as a little, make it into a little bit of a layerable piece. Just a little extra something in there.
It doesn't look like it's a piece of paper with a mat glued on top of it.
No, yeah, just super creative way to do that. Okay, put this one in there. So then the reason she was saying that she put this black over here was because it balanced to the next page.
Oh.
So she's added this to the black to the next page. So she's going back then to make that part happen. So this is one of the full pocket pages. And she's added the puffy stickers. And this, if you'll notice, we'll see if I can get back to the beginning here. We're going to see this page here. This is the outie.
Oh.
And this is the innie.
And that's a puffy sticker?
And this is the puffy sticker. So this one says treasure because we didn't use the D. We just decided we didn't want that. but that's how she's got the two together.
So Nicole, can you show us the puffy stickers? Because that's another wow.
Yep. Let's see if let me grab the non-open puffy stickers.
Yeah.
That'll be easier to
Because
see.
I didn't think you could use the words twice like
Yeah.
that.
So then this one is this treasured one.
Oh my gosh.
And then this is the beautiful. That was on page 1 and put in beautiful. And then you'll see this again here in a minute. But yeah, she used the Audi and the Innie.
Nicole, Diane said she had to buy the kit after
It's-
after the walkthrough. It makes a difference
It is
to see it in
absolutely
person.
stunning kit. Like, yeah, all of these embellishments are actually on the outside of the package, so that this is super easy to slide in and out then. But again, this is the back of the packaging. This is this inside packaging
My gosh.
to create this page. So she used the top half of it on that page previous to make the photo mat, and the bottom half of it to make this mat. Super creative way to get the absolute maximum value out of your stuff. And then these last 2 pages actually came in the album. This is where all of the hole reinforcers came from, and also where all of the tab tops came from. They came from here. You can see I made a mess of some of these. And then there's these little white tabs that you can use to put on top of here to label your sections if you want. And you actually got 2 full sheets of those in the album. So there's that one. And so the back page of this one, if you'll notice, it says BU. How cute is that?
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably wondering after looking at this, where the heck did that come from? Here's the B. She used the Innie of the BE. And then you had the inside of the tiffle. She used the F and a tiny little bit of that I. And she sliced it off to make an E. So this is actually an F with the bottom of an I attached to it. And she used what was left.
Now that is very creative.
It's incredibly creative. So then this is what was left of this was cut into like, let's see, 1, 2, and 3.5 was cut in order to make this bit. And then she's just embellished it with some little bees and things. Super creative.
Nicole, this is a pretty neat comment from Stacy that she ordered the kit because they keep bees. So it's perfect.
Oh, that would be fabulous. I've always wanted to do that. It sounds like so much fun.
Keep bees.
Yeah. My husband thinks I'm a little
The
farm
honey
steady,
sounds
but-
good. The honey sounds good, but
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest.
I would do it in a heartbeat, but you know, we live in the city. My husband's a little nervous about that. So, but yeah. So that is the kit. What do you guys think? Do you like it?
Let's see what people think about it.
We'll flip backwards as I put them all in here so you can kind of see the 2 together. Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Well, Shannon says, what an amazing use of product. Very creative for sure. And it's, all the different little unique things. And Nicole, you did a very nice job of sharing tips and everything and things that you learned making it and little tricky things that go on during the assembly of this album.
The only other thing I was thinking I would tell you guys, the laser cuts, they are a bit fiddly to get out of their package. They are somewhat delicate. So find yourself a good movie, TV show, put on the radio, punch them all out at once, sort them however it makes sense in your head to sort them. I did mine by color. She tends to keep the yellows on one page together and the whites on one page together, but you do you. Oh my gosh.
We have another album kit we're just going to show you quickly from 49 and Market, but it's one that I put together and I did punch out all the laser cut pieces first. And then I sorted them by flowers or bugs or frames or whatever it might be. So I think people are loving it.
Pretty.
And Diane's comment is there's room for more pages.
Absolutely.
And you can get extra pages for this album.
So one thing as I'm flipping backward through this, all the pages except for one were included in the album. This is the one exception. This page is actually made from one giant piece of the ephemera that came with the ogre kit.
Oh.
It is a full, what is that? Probably 6 by 8 inch piece of cardboard ephemera. And on the back, she's added this beautiful floral page. So that's one of the very few bits that are left is the piece of the page.
Oh, yeah, there wasn't much
There
left
wasn't much
paper-wise.
of the 6 by
She
8
used a
paper
lot of
pack.
it.
These are it. That's all that she had left. But that's where this one came from. So she used every teeny tiny bit. So that's the one like creative page that you'll be using. And so I guess I did use just a standard size hole punch here in order to make that go into the album.
You would need that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so that is the Botanical Buzz album kit. There's the cover. So the original design actually has this backed with a photo map so that you can add your photo in there. For this purpose, I thought it just looked, I couldn't cover up that floral. Like I didn't want to. So here is a good look. It's one full sheet of paper. She's used this die cut to cover up the seam and added these layers and this gorgeous full arch die cut that I've put on with pop dots so that it gives it a little dimension and height, but not so much since it's on the cover. You know, you want to be
you
a little frugal with your height
fragile
on there, but just stunning kit.
I think everybody agrees with that. And Cindy said her eyes keep going to the inking. So will you show us your ink colors again, Nicole?
So these are the two that I used in this sample, the Rainforest and the Salted Caramel.
And then we got Diane here, and her question is more ideas what to put in it. While you're showing the inks, we'll let everybody share their ideas.
And then these are the 49 Markets, and then these were what I was thinking would be a good distress ink alternative for them.
Yeah, those are really good matches.
Yeah.
And that was really nice that you did that, Nicole.
Yeah, I like those colors. I think those would be great. So ideas on what to put in it. I think that for me, I need to step out of my comfort zone, and I feel like I should put garden or I don't know, some sort of botanical thing in it. But I think you could
go
garden
journal.
Family reunion photos. If you visited a botanical center or something like that, certainly you could. If you have pictures of your own home garden, you could put this in here, like gardening through the years, or, you know, to keep it on kind of garden blend. But I don't think we need to be too matchy on theme when it comes to this album. Just put the cute faces of your family in it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I do think it'd be a nice family album, or even
absolutely
a get together. I think it could be a birthday.
Yeah, you could do birthdays.
I think birthday, it could be Mother's Day. It could be lots of different.
So one thing that came to mind, I'm in that regard too, you could also just make it a diary.
Oh.
You don't even have to put a single photo in it if you don't want. There's all this gorgeous space. Put down your thoughts and your feelings that day. If you've had a particularly great year, write about it, you know. Just tell your stories. You don't even need photos necessarily.
What about your glimmers? I think it could be full of glimmers.
Absolutely,
it's so
put your
beautiful.
glimmers in it.
Deborah says her grandmother was a big gardener, and she put pictures of her.
Oh, that would be fabulous.
And Katie suggested fall stories. I think it could go summer or fall with the colors.
Yeah, it's so good.
And this is a great idea. Jerry says beautiful gift for grandparents with family photos.
Yeah.
Katie said she liked the idea of a story a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do so much.
It's so pretty. I just want to look at it, Nicole.
I know. It's just kind of, I might have been doing that for the last couple of days. Not going to lie.
I'm sure we're going to have some more. Oh, okay.
Fabulous.
Here comes Carla.
Nice.
Retirement, Easter, no theme, just single photos that you might have.
Yeah.
I think engagement pictures would be good. I think if you've got a wedding that kind of was in that kind of theme-ish, you could do that also.
Yeah.
Love it.
Just stunning. Okay.
So that kit is $69.99. And if you joined us late, it's designed by Janine Meyerowitz from 49 and Market. And Nicole got it all put together and shared it with us today. And we have one other album kit from 49 and Market that was designed by Janine Meyerowitz also, who, remember guys, she's going to be here in
Ready?
person in October. And this is made with the Joanne Baines Nature's Haven. And we'll just go through it. We have
Here's a look
shown
at the
this album
kit.
kit. It's got directions also.
Yep.
And we've shown it, so Nicole can just maybe do a
Yep.
little flip through of it.
So Kelly, you put this one together,
I
correct?
did. I put that one together.
They are fun to put together. Look at this.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Such
It's
beautiful
another really
reds.
beautiful collection.
All these flip pages and like.
And these pages were all in the album. We just had to decorate them. And Nicole, my
Those little laser
suggestion
cuts.
for people, like you said, punch out all your laser cuts first
Yeah.
and sort them on plates or trays.
Look how creative
And
this
then,
thing is.
yeah,
Ah,
I know. That was something Janine came up with. That was not part of
the
the.
little slider and it just the buckles it closed.
And I didn't really do any inking of the lasers. I inked a few of the frames and some
I
of the
think-
paper, but I didn't ink the lasers.
These are those willow
Yeah.
ephemera frames and stuff that we were showing. So see, they coordinate back to the other one too. Go look at this. Oh my goodness. These little
So
flip
if you
flaps.
like to make albums, and I think really once you make one, you can go on your own and you can do your own thing. And
Yeah.
and I know
Beautiful
Nicole, you
flip
tried to
flaps.
keep it close to the directions.
Yeah.
I found myself thinking, oh, I can't remember where this goes.
Yeah.
And I put all the paper on and then I went back and did the embellishing.
Yeah. Look at this. Beautiful.
It's pretty,
flip
it's a pretty
flaps.
collection. If you
Look,
like the
this
look
one
of it,
goes
we do
up.
have Nature's Haven in stock. That like flips up and flips down
Yeah.
and all around the town.
Look how cute is that? Some more beautiful. These are, I think, rub-ons on here.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just stunning. And I bet this little tab means I'm supposed to do something with it.
It's got a little pull-out piece. I think it should have. I think we need to put a tab on the inside piece
Yeah.
because it's kind of tricky to get out.
Ka-ching! How fun is that? It's like a little peekaboo pocket. I love these little dandelions. That's adorable. Oh my gosh.
So that's two super duper cute things.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
and
actually. I don't think cute's the right word. I think beautiful is the
Their
better word.
papers are just stunning because they come with all of these beautiful layers, and then you just add like some rub-ons in there to just kind of make them pop even more. Like it's just fabulous. Super easy, but they are a wow.
Yeah, like I said, once you make them, I
Super
think
easy, but a wow.
then you feel like, oh, I can do this. I can go on my own.
Yeah. And then this kit is also the $69.99.
So a huge thank you to Janine Meyerowitz from 49 and Market for designing these kits for independent
Yeah.
stores. And Nicole, a big
Look
thank you
at
to you
these.
for sharing your album and how all your tips. I think people really enjoyed it. A lot of people are ordering them. I feel like it's HSN or something.
A
Like
little
we should
bit.
have a little number ticker
Little
up
bit.
there because somebody says, I just ordered it. I just ordered it.
Yeah. Oh, I
Um,
love to hear that. I think you guys are going to have so much fun putting it together. So
And then just a reminder that tomorrow Penny is going to be here and she's going to be making the. Nicole, do you
Photograph.
want to show them? I got to go get something. And will you
There.
tell them about this and I'll be
Yeah.
right back?
this is the classic Pooh birthday card kit that Penny is going to work with tomorrow. Grab one of those if you don't already have one because they're pretty stellar. And then she'll also be using then the inserts, the classic Pooh enamel dots, and the ribbon. Look at all this crafty goodness. This is amazing. And then, dun, 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 here's the Back to School Daily Special by Lori Whitlock. And it's on sale $9.99 for all of this. You get 12 by 12 sheets of paper, and then the sticker sheet, and so many good designs in this. I'm just loving these little stubby pencils. I think those are adorable.
Yeah, it's perfect for school starting, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
And this piece that looks like one of those old school composition notebooks. I love that. You could use that in so many different ways. So lots of good like even stuff that isn't back to school related. Like you could use these little apples for fall papers, everything. You could get super creative. Love that. $9.99, right? On sale.
Yep, normally
Woohoo!
$15.99.
Get Joe's while they last.
Nicole, there was a
So-
question about adding extra pages to your Botanical
Oh, yeah.
Buzz album. And I went and got these Insta Flips and just double checked, but I'm pretty sure those are their newest page inserts.
So yeah, these should work.
So if you wanted to add some extra pages, I mean, you could add your own like pages with cardstock or
Yeah.
paper, but the
And
Insta Flips are, I'm pretty sure they're made.
This one
to
is
fit.
the one that came in the album, and I'm pretty sure it's this 3x4 one that comes here. Yeah, and the 80 millimeter.
So
punches.
that's the multiple pack, and then there's a pack that's just 6x8. So you have plenty of room in that really
Yeah.
thick spine to add pages.
So this is the assortment. It's $5.99, and these are just the full page inserts. You get 12 of them, and that is I don't know how much that one is.
Oh, it's one of
Probably
those-
give or
it's-
take
it's either-
$5.99
I
as
always
well.
say those things are really super duper expensive or they're free.
Yeah.
But let me scan it and I can tell you. Just in case that's not the case.
It's going to be similar, I think. So
Yeah, those are $5.99 also.
Yeah. perfect. So you get both. You could get and absolutely add extras to this album. Not a problem.
Absolutely.
Easy peasy.
Okay, Nicole, I'm going to pop up to our
Alrighty.
other camera.
Perfect.
So we're gonna go-
Sounds great.
I like to say back to you, Nicole.
Hello.
Then we sound like we're really professionals. So, Nicole, thank you a whole
Oh, my
bunch.
pleasure.
And Janet, thank you for doing all our linking and drinking. And thanks everybody for watching and joining us today. We really appreciate that when you come on board and join us in our morning videos, whether it's
Absolutely.
live or later. That's really helps memory bound out. And if you hit like or comment, that is also helps us out a lot too. So we're going to
Absolutely.
say goodbye, and we're going to be back in the morning with Penny.
Oh.
So we will see you then, everybody.
We'll see you then for the new Pooh card kit.